A recording of the Unit 1 test, Part 2, Arguments and Speeches. It is out of 40 points. You're going to read the passage, then answer the question. The question is, how effective is the argument? How does Elizabeth Warren use valid and sufficient evidence? This is an excerpt from Why Equal Pay is Worth Fighting For by Senator Elizabeth Warren, April 17th, 2014. I honestly can't believe that we're still arguing over equal pay in 2014. When I started teaching elementary school after college, the public school district didn't hide the fact that it had two pay scales, one for men and one for women. Women have made incredible strides since then, but 40 years later, we're still debating equal pay for equal work. Women today still earn only 77 cents for every dollar a man earns, and they're taking a hit in nearly every occupation. Bloomberg analyzed census data and found that median earnings for women were lower than those for men in 264 of 265 major occupation categories. In 99.6% of occupations, men get paid more than women. That's not an accident, that's discrimination. The effects of this discrimination are real and they are long lasting. Today, more young women go to college than men, but unequal pay makes it harder for them to pay back student loans. Pay inequality also means a tougher retirement for women. For middle-class families today, it usually takes two incomes to get by, and many families depend as much on mom's salary as they do on dad's, if not more. Women are the main breadwinners or joint breadwinners in 2/3 of families across the country, and pay discrimination makes it that much harder for these families to stay afloat. Women are ready to fight back against pay discrimination, but it's not easy. Today, a woman can get fired for asking the guy across the hall how much money he makes. Here in the Senate, Senator Barbara Mikulski introduced the Paycheck Fairness Act to give women the tools to combat wage discrimination. It would help ensure that salary differences have something to do with the actual job that they are doing and not just because they are women. This is a common sense proposal. No discrimination, no retaliation when women ask how much the guys are getting paid, and basic data that tell us how much men and women are getting paid for key jobs. Basic protection, basic information, that's essentially all this bill does. Employers can still pay different workers different salaries based on factors like skill, performance, expertise, seniority, and so forth. The Paycheck Fairness Act doesn't touch any of that. Even while women still earn less than men in 99.6% of occupations, Senate Republicans won't even let the Senate vote on a bill to help make the workplace a little fairer for women. They just filibustered the Paycheck Fairness Act for the third time, telling women that we don't need paycheck fairness. This should be a no-brainer. America's women are tired of hearing that pay inequality isn't real. We're tired of hearing that it is somehow our fault, and we're ready to fight back. We are not going to give up on passing the Paycheck Fairness Act to level the playing field for hardworking women in the workplace. Question: how effective is the argument? How does Elizabeth Warren use valid and sufficient evidence? Your response should be at least one complete paragraph, 6 sentences minimum. Try using the RACES strategy to organize your answer. R is restate the question in the form of a topic sentence. A, answer all parts of the prompt. C, cite evidence to support your answer. E, explain how the evidence supports your answer. S, sum it up with a closing statement that revisits your answer. So you're going to write your response here.